Hey everybody, it's your captain here. Gonna talk, as I bet you guys can figure out, about Godzilla. First off, I'm gonna talk about the sequel Netflix Godzilla movie that just dropped recently. Give a brief summary review. Nah, I'm not gonna give a summary, but just a review of what I thought about it. And then afterwards, we're gonna talk about that damn trailer that dropped at Comic-Con. Because if you guys are as fans like I am, you are hyped as shit. But first, the Netflix Godzilla movie. It was underwhelming. So underwhelming. Even more underwhelming than the last movie. You know, the last movie had at least had the fascination of being the first of its kind. And if I'm being honest, I'm gonna give them props for trying to do something different than the traditional, you know, oh no, there's a problem, oh no, giant monsters fighting each other kind of situation. You know, they're really trying to be creative and do something different, and I can appreciate that. I really can. But you need more Godzilla action in your Godzilla movie. I thought the 2014 movie was like severely lacking in Godzilla action. No. Okay. Both Netflix movies are severely lacking. Alright? And even in the first one, where I can understand, you know, they want to start out with, you know, the humans coming back to Earth and having to face Godzilla on their own. Okay, when they announced this one, they were pushing the whole, like, hey, Mechagodzilla is going to be in this one. And guess what? Mechagodzilla in this one is a giant fucking city. Like, what? Yeah, like the nanotechnology that created Mechagodzilla over the 20,000 years they were gone spread and became a giant autonomous city that they came back and took control of and used. And I'm a I'm impressed at the fact that they decided to take that route instead of just doing, all right, we got a giant mechanical Godzilla, let's fight Godzilla. But that's what they wanted. That's what they billed it as at first. You know, they wanted us to think, hey, this is going to be Mechagodzilla versus Godzilla, only in anime form. But no. And the whole Godzilla versus a city thing was creative and whatnot. Uh, and they're billing the third one as Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. What's Ghidorah gonna be? A freaking space cloud like Galactus was in the Fantastic Four movie? Like, seriously? Actually, now that I say that out loud, that would actually be pretty fucking awesome. No, that would not be awesome. Ugh. You tease Mothra, you tease Mechagodzilla, then you don't deliver on any of it. And then this Godzilla, that is like the biggest of all time and the most powerful of all time, is completely pathetic in your movie. And it's like, I want to like you, Netflix Godzillas. I really do. But you make it hard. Like, I haven't even gone back and watched the first one just because it was so underwhelming. Oh, I can't. If you are a hardcore Godzilla fan and you haven't seen this, you know, I'm sorry if I spoiled a few things for you. Whatever. But, I mean, you're going to be the only one watching it. Actually, you know what? There's probably some average people out there that got a kick out of it. I don't know. I really don't. You know what? If you watched the Netflix Godzilla anime and are not a Godzilla fan and enjoyed it, let me know in the comments because I want to hear your opinion on it. Like, us Godzilla fans, as far as I'm aware, are pretty disappointed with this stuff. Maybe an anime fan got a kick out of it and enjoyed it. Who knows? But to the main event that San Diego Comic-Con trailer for Godzilla King of the Monsters. Double confirmed title, finally. After all this time of speculating and rumors and hints, it will be titled Godzilla King of the Monsters. And it will take place right after the 2014 Godzilla movie. I think they said they're gonna make it, 1-to-1 with the time frame. So all the years since that was back in 2014, where it's gonna be 2019 when it takes place. So they're gonna say it's a 5-year gap between the two. Oh, that trailer. Oh, I've never been so hyped for a movie in my entire life. I thought I was hyped for Avengers 4 and Star Wars Episode 9. I was always kind of on edge with this one because, the first one, while I loved it, was, not completely well received. It made just enough money to garner a sequel. And then Gareth Edwards dropped out, and then they brought on Mike Doherty, which I like Doherty's two other movies he's done, Trick or Treat and Krampus. I enjoyed them. They're a lot of fun. He's got a very unique visual style. I can get behind it. And recently hearing how hardcore of a Godzilla fan he is, I'm like, okay, what do you got? And then first, I don't remember which one came first. There was somebody leaked, and I use quotation marks, leaked a picture of the statue of what Rodan is supposed to look like. And if it was true, it looks pretty badass. As far as I can tell from the trailer, because they never give us a truly clear image of what the monsters are going to look like. Except for Godzilla, obviously, but he looks the same from the last movie with maybe a bit more glowiness to him. But based off of what we've seen in the trailer, it looks pretty accurate and looks pretty badass. And if the statue 100% is like 1-to-1, all right, let's do it. Like, I had no real expectations when it came to Rodan anyways. He's never been one of my favorites. I've liked him, but it's sort of kind of take it or leave it. The one I'm waiting for is Mothra, like full blown. Like they tease it in the trailer, like they show the larva state, or at least the head of it, but they tease her imago form underneath a waterfall, which is such a beautiful shot in the trailer. Oh. But they don't see, you just see the tips of her wings mostly. You don't really see anything else. And then you see like a shadowy image of Ghidorah, but you don't really see him. You kind of get an idea. There's a shot in there of like Millie Bobby Brown standing inside of a building, and in a window behind her you kind of see the heads of Ghidorah, which you assume is Ghidorah. But then they go and drop a poster for the movie that is a pretty clear image of what Ghidorah is going to look like, and it's a Ghidorah battling Godzilla and all that, and it's actually a good poster. Very throwback to the I can't remember what year it was, 91, 92, Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, the Heisei version. Yeah, nice little wink and a nod there. But the trailer itself is so beautifully cut, and the music that plays in it is just, if you hear the music by itself with no context or no other, you wouldn't think Godzilla. But the trailer is edited in a way that the music works beautifully and just plays and gets your emotions going, and then the great thing about the trailer is it does a very, very good job of establishing a feeling, but it doesn't really tell you what's going on. You got, I really wish I would have wrote some names down, because the only person I'm remembering is Millie Bobby Brown and O'Shea Jackson, but he's in the trailer for like 2 seconds. The character who is Millie Bobby Brown's character's mom is like talking about how the human race is a curse or whatever, or a virus on the Earth, and the Earth is releasing whatever. I think that's going to be a bit of a bait and switch. I don't know, but the whole we must find the Titans and free them if we want to save ourselves. Like, wait, what? We have to find these giant monsters to save ourselves from ourselves? But you just said that, whatever. So, I got a funny feeling this movie's going to end up being a high budget version of Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, where Ghidorah is going to be the big bad from the start. And then, we have to get Godzilla, Rodan, and Mothra to come in and help us. Whatever happens, I'm on board. This is officially my most hyped movie of 2019. And I am so annoyed that they moved it back to May, because it was originally going to drop in March, and my birthday's in March, and that would have been a super awesome birthday present to myself, seeing Godzilla King of the Monsters in theaters. But whatever. Here's hoping they didn't move it to a time frame where it's gonna have to compete with like a Marvel or Disney movie or some other big budget blockbuster that's just gonna overwhelm it. I really want this movie to make all the money. I'm not too worried that the money it makes is gonna impact Godzilla vs. Kong, because they're about to start filming Godzilla vs. Kong and this one hasn't even dropped. Odds are Godzilla vs. Kong will finish filming before they even drop this movie, and it'll be in post-production. Either way, I can't wait. Go find the trailer online. I'll see about maybe linking the trailer in the comments, or not in the comments, down in the description. But definitely go check this trailer out. And if you're not a Godzilla fan, I don't know why you're watching my stuff, but whatever. Let me know what you think about it. Are you hyped about it? And all you other Godzilla fans out there, I know you're hyped about it. And here's to a long, long wait. Alright, everybody. Thanks for listening. Have a good one. Bye-bye.